This is a dope move by Steve.
Yeah. It's a big game. Who you know that got it behind the scenes like behind the O-line soon as the QB say hype? It's big game, big game. Analysis from the player's point of view. Injuries, big trades, player news. Yeah, sector competition, and he play with Tony Dungy. Better listen, I'm talking about Big Game Sports Buzz. Said everything you need and more. Yeah. Big Game Sports Buzz. I thought I told you once before. We call him Big Game James. Yeah, Big Game James. Big Game.
What's up, NFL fans? What's up, sports fans? It's your boy, Big Game James. That's right, one half of Big Game Sports Buzz. Tonight, the Buff Nerd J Stoggs has some stuff going on. So your boy, Big Game James, is here, and I will be joined by a special guest, a member of the BGSE Network family that will be here shortly. But before we do that, I just want to give a special shout out and thanks to the University of Nevada for a good, fun time. Last weekend, I was back in town in Reno to check out the Nevada Wolfpack versus the Sac State Hornets, and I had a lot of fun. While I was there, I was in the alumni tailgate section. I had a chance to kick it with one of my former teammates, Juan Jesus Givens. If you see this QR code up here on the screen right now, y'all, Jesus barbecue sauce is one of the best barbecue sauces I've had in my life, bar none. I'm a barbecue guy that does a lot of rubs, heavy on the seasoning, not real heavy on the sauce, but I swear to God, I can put this sauce on everything I eat. Jesus barbecue sauce, hey, it's all you need. Put it on your meat. Pause. No, real talk though. If you are a barbecue fan, you want to try a different kind of sauce, scan that QR code right there. Check out Jesus barbecue sauce and let us know what you think here in the comments when you come back on the show. If you're joining us for the first time, thank you and welcome. We're going to run through our 4 downs, our oh hell nah, and our top 5. Top 5 tonight, top 5 road trip snacks. You know, every time you get in the car and you got to make that long haul, what are 5 things that are a must for you to go to while you're in that car? I hate road trips, but I love buying snacks for the road trip. Man, the NFL season is underway. The Washington Commanders and the Green Bay Packers are playing live right now. So every now and then I will go update that score for anybody that's here watching and you're interested. If you don't want to know the score, I apologize. I may ruin it for you. Week 1, NFL football. Man, I tell you, I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. The NFL is back. I'm excited and surprised by some of the outcomes in week 1. Like, should I be surprised? Maybe, maybe not. Now, I've always said this. Week 1 football in the NFL is always pretty ugly. And the reason that is, you know, you get a lot of these teams that don't play now. They don't play their starters in the preseason. So it's like initially that first game is almost like a fine-tune point for some teams because they did not get the work necessary to execute that they need to look going into their NFL season. I talked about this last night on the NFC South Roundtable show with my boy Big Low Country, PNP, Panther Nation Podcast, and Big Q from Sports Coma. Dave of PNP asked me, was it true about Tony Dungy's approach to the preseason? And I said yes. So if y'all who have never seen Coach Dungy talk about the preseason and his belief, Coach Dungy played his starters and his players in the preseason. I know today's game is different. The approach is different. Everyone's afraid of getting hurt. So a lot of coaches, GMs, and everyone else, they want to protect their investment. They don't want to play guys during the preseason. But at one point in time, do you get a chance to polish up the mistakes, to work out the kinks, to get things going, to get people on the same page? So much so to where these guys told me that some of the guys on the Carolina Panthers, their play callers weren't even calling plays because they wanted to get some guys some practice during the preseason. Yet here it is, the season starts, and Dave Canales, it's his first game calling plays as he's the head coach and offensive coordinator. I think this is crazy. I think it's asinine. I'm going to bring in my man, my guest. I'm going to ask him what he thinks on the situation, because at some point in time, I believe the fans deserve a better product. Fans deserve to see better football in week one than what we've been seeing lately. But ladies and gentlemen, nevertheless, my brother from another mother, host of MCXP Radio, the musicologist, the Cincinnati Bengals #1 fan, Reed. Reed.
Man.
Oh, no, there we go.
What's up,
brother?
big gang?
Man, it's good to see you.
How you doing, man?
It's been a long time, man. I'm blessed, bro. I mean, so many different ways. I can't complain.
Man, you're looking good. You sound good. Look at you, bro. I see you got
brother.
the braids
trying,
going.
Man.
Okay.
Yeah, that Papa Smurf is kicking in. That Papa Smurf is kicking in full time, bro. Like, I don't even know how to try to get rid of it, so I ain't gonna fight it. I ain't gonna fight it at all.
No, man. It shows wisdom and knowledge, brother. Wisdom and knowledge.
Yeah, because you know, I ain't gonna lie, your boy did try to do that just for men one time, and it just wasn't for me. No. My face was all itchy and scratchy, and you know, I put that jet black too. It was like poof. It was like woo.
Yeah.
It was super black. And about
man.
3 weeks in, it lightened up and turned brown. I was like, this is horrible. I can't do this dye no more, man. I'm just gonna rock it.
Man. Right. Yeah. Rock it, bro. Rock it.
So,
what's good, man? What's going on?
Man, everything's good. So before you came in, I was just kind of talking about week 1 football, how crazy it was, how it looks, and. Okay. I'm the kind of guy, and I'm old school. I got to think about it differently now because shout out to my man Virgil Green, the tight ends coach at Nevada, University of Nevada alum as well, who played over 10 years in the NFL, most of those with the Denver Broncos and then the San Diego Chargers at the time. And Virgil was like, James, you old school, bro. You know, you old school NFL. Like, he said, I know Chris Alt prepared you for what you did in the NFL because y'all had real football practices. He said, when I played in the NFL, they start toning it down.
Mm-hmm.
So, Reed, my point is, all these guys not playing in the preseason. You get out here to week 1 football, and it's some of the sloppiest, nastiest, ugliest football that you see. Is it fair to say the fans deserve better? That if they're going to continue to have a preseason, the starters need to play at least a little bit together in a game to fine-tune that machine before the season starts?
I would say so. I would believe that your starters and your main guys would need to go in there and at least get some real true game time reps, because what you do in the practice isn't the same as the real game situation. Nevertheless, we are now in a spot to where everything is really the business side is showing in sports, not just football, but basketball as well.
Right.
Players being on, management, load management and minutes and stuff like that. So you don't have the guys, going out there and putting their all in it as they used to do. And then I blame it on the business. I blame it on the money that's being spent and given to these players.
Facts.
Once you're getting paid that much money, why go out there in preseason and risk it all? I completely understand where those guys are coming from. As a fan, it sucks to see because we want to see them at least, fine tune their game, of course. But man, if I'm getting paid $80-some million, I just signed a contract to re-up. I'm gonna be looking at load management myself. Coach, look, I'll play a series, man, but I ain't playing the rest.
Oh man,
I'm chilling.
I feel you, but like even guys got money back in the day. That third one, they already took away a game. So the back in the day, that third game was what we call the dress rehearsal. Your starters and your guys in that first rotation, we're going to only get that first half, the first series of third quarter, and then after that, it's gonna be everybody trying to fight to make a team, or some
Yeah,
guys
I
that you just
remember
want to see
that.
some more work out of. So I kind of miss those days, but at the same time, you cut a game out. You only have most teams only have 3. Some have 4 if they play that Hall of Fame game. It takes
Mhm.
away a little bit. No, realistically, I'm not mad at anybody. I don't want anybody to jeopardize their back. But you already play a violent physical sport where you know every time the ball snaps, there's a chance you getting hurt and your season ending. That's every single
Fact.
play. So
Fact.
if that's the case, you can't go on there tiptoeing around scared that the preseason is gonna be the reason that your season gonna end early.
No, real talk. Real talk. Real talk. But again, if you're making that much money, you gonna tiptoe.
Got it.
I mean, I'm dead serious. I mean, you would rather yourself go out during the season, really giving your all, than it happening in the preseason.
Facts. I got you.
You
I
see what
feel
I'm
you.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
So,
I do feel you
yeah.
on that. But anyway,
Yeah.
man, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get this thing off. If y'all never been here before, our first segment is always gonna be our 4 downs. It's time for the 4 downs. That's right, the hottest sports news around. BGSB presents 4 downs. Now, when my man A. Reed told me he would come on here and do the show with me tonight, I had to put this down in here because I know he is a boxing fan. He knows a lot more about the sport, today's boxing, than I do. But the hype and everything around this weekend's super match between Canelo Álvarez and Bud Crawford, bro, like, I'm excited. I feel like I've been waiting for this forever. Read a fight like this. What are you going into pre-fight expecting to see from both of these fighters?
I'm expecting to see a very good fight. I'm expecting to see a lot of counterpunching, but at the same time, like a lot of going forward aggression. I don't know. I'm just gonna say toss up, man. I'm just gonna say toss up. I'm not gonna get into the conspiracy of it because we know usually when Canelo fights, whoever he fights, he's gonna beat and pretty much, give them that payday, and he ends up winning. I believe Canelo has been one of those guys that, if I'm not mistaken, Canelo has been one of those guys that has kind of been under the mentorship of Mayweather, who kind of, I don't want to say they handpicked the fights, but I mean, you could tell, when they was fighting, whoever they was fighting, it was, you know where the odds favored.
You look at the record, 63-2, and one of those losses is the Floyd Mayweather Jr. So his record's amazing, but at the same time, you have to think what you said makes some sense. Were some of those fights handpicked? Were some of those local backdoor brawls in Mexico? How many of those, are some of those padded compared to Bud Crawford's resume, which stands at 41-0? Two great fighters. Like, I'm not gonna take anything away from Canelo, because Canelo drove me crazy. I was like, dude, I hate this dude, because every time I thought someone had his number, he went in there and just proved me wrong. Like, he went in there and
Real talk.
business,
Real talk.
came out victorious, and I was like, yo, can't really hate on the guy. I can't root against. I mean, I can't pick against him anymore, because every time I pick against him, I'm losing. He is the real deal, but I don't know if he's fought anyone like Bud Crawford. I mean, strong, good hands, strategist. Like, I think Bud fights very smart. But has Bud fought anybody with that power that Canelo has? So it's like,
see, that's the thing, man.
Damn.
That's the thing. Both of them are gonna get some hits. Both of them gonna get some licks in. It's just depending on who's gonna get more licks. Who's gonna counter the other person the best. This is not gonna be Bud against Spence.
Okay.
It's not gonna be Bud against Spence. This is gonna be. I expect both of them to go at each other, and I think a lot of folks, everybody that's watching this around the world, man, is really gonna kind of be on the edge of their seat. to see. Well, I know we all gonna probably pick whoever we want to pick, but this is if I've ever seen a toss up of a match, this would probably be
This is it.
one of the top toss ups.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably one of the top toss ups that I got.
I'm gonna say this.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Even though I would want to see Bud do it more, I would want to see Bud win. I think I would be mad either way.
I can respect that.
I don't think I'd be mad either way.
I can respect that. Jay Stoggs might say that you riding the fence a little bit. Jay Stoggs might say you riding the fence and scared to pick a winner. But but I feel you on this. Like, and in all honesty, I don't think I'll be surprised either way because I think both fighters are capable.
Seriously.
It's either gonna be a real good close fight or someone's gonna get exposed. And I know that sounds like big game. That's the easy answer to throw it like that, but not really. If you think about what it's looked like on these guys' resume and how they fought before and how they normally handle business, the fights are normally decided early on who's going to carry that out. And I think it's going to take a little bit longer for that to happen in this fight. I'm pulling for Bud Crawford all the way. Can't even sit up here and lie. But at the same time,
I'm going to pull for Bud. I'm pulling for Bud.
At the same time, like I said before, I've learned before, I'll never put money against Canelo Álvarez. So I don't.
That's the thing, though. And both fighters make adjustments. This is what people don't understand. Both fighters make adjustments in the fights.
Right.
If something's not working, they will make an adjustment in the fight. So
right.
I'm anxious to see what adjustment is being made with what fighter and, how they're going to counter, how they're going to come. I'm telling you, this one right here, this is going to be a toss-up. This is definitely going to be a toss-up.
How much does the corner come into play in this fight? Like, how much is it going to rely on whose corner has the better trainer, cut man, everything else? Do you think that's going to play a big part in this at all?
The corner is going to have the eyes that the boxer doesn't have. They're going to have to see the flaws. They're going to have to be able to see. Now, you can see film all day and you can study the film all day. But when you get to the actual fight, that's when you'll be able to see it firsthand. Hey, he's not throwing that punch the way that he usually does. He's keeping this down. You know what I'm saying? You can counter it with this. Next time he throws that, just duck on him. Boom, hit him with this. You know what I'm saying? So it is going to be very interesting how both of them see it. I think Bud's corner will probably see it before Canelo does. But again, Canelo's corner is bad too. And even with this, what's up, Sherman, man? I ain't heard from Sherman in a minute. What's up, bro? This is actually surprising myself. Because Crawford can walk you down. I mean, Crawford can, but Canelo's known to walk you down, bro.
Got you.
He's known to come inside and walk you down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Bud is going to have to really counter, and like Sherm said, he's gonna have to box. Really gonna have to box. But again, I go back. Canelo can box too, though. So it's. I'm telling you, yo, this is gonna be a toss-up. This is gonna be exciting. It's probably one of the best fights that we're gonna have in a long time.
I think this is one for the ages. I don't think we've had. I can't think of another fight I can think that I've looked at in this magnitude. I'm going to say this too. Netflix, make sure y'all shit's together,
bro. Come on,
because when y'all showed us Tyson and Paul, as many times my shit was crashing. Look, man, ain't nobody got time for that. I'm thinking one of my boys. I'm thinking about going out
back and coming
somewhere
back
to watch it. But if I'm at the house, I really need Netflix to come through. I'm not gonna be able to tolerate and take all this damn buffering and stuff not coming in and doing what it need to do. Netflix, be on your game now. Be on your game, because I need to see a flawless fight. I don't need to see no freezing. Leave that for me in the podcast on Thursdays. I don't need y'all picking up where I leave off. You know what I'm saying? Because my bandwidth at the house is trash. trash, dog.
It's only so much, bro. Come on.
Only so much your
You
brother
know
would
what I'm
do.
saying?
All right,
So,
man. Moving on. Say, hey, Bud Crawford, Canelo Álvarez, man. Y'all let us know in the chat who y'all think is going to win and why. You know what I'm saying? I didn't pick a winner yet. I'm gonna quit being scared and maybe do that Saturday morning before the fight that night. But moving on, second down. The San Francisco 49ers starting quarterback Brock Purdy is out indefinitely right now. They don't know. They said it could be a 2 to a 5 week injury with a toe that's going on, which led some people to say a toe. I heard one article said toe, one said knee, but nevertheless, Purdy is out. Sherm, that is your team. Maybe you could chime in for us in the chat while we're sitting here talking about it. Someone said, should the San Francisco 49ers reach out to Cleveland for one of their rookie quarterbacks? They didn't say Shador. They didn't say Dylan. They just said one of their rookies. And is it time for them to find someone else? Or is it time for them to tank and maybe aim for somebody in this year's upcoming draft? Reed, what do you think, man? What do you think the 49ers should do?
I don't think they should tank. I don't even know if this is 2 to 5 weeks. I mean, can you still survive? Is the team still good enough to survive for 2 to 5 weeks without Brock?
This is my thing. They already put Kittles on IR. So he's going for at least 4 to 5 weeks on IR.
You ain't got Debo no more.
Debo's gone. Someone else got hurt in that game too. Was it Jennings? I think got hurt in that game. Is he still there? So San Francisco 49ers are already starting the season off in a compromising position. Can they bounce back? Do they have what it takes to maintain and get by without making a move for a quarterback?
I think we'll see. Who's the backup?
Sherm, Purdy's coming back. But at the same time, when is he coming back? Can y'all maintain if he's out for those 5 weeks that they said he may be out? That's the question. Not that will he come back. Yeah, I mean, you have the second easiest schedule in the league. I understand that. But at the same time, does your backup, is he sufficient enough to be the guy that can get you through that? So let me look up right now that depth chart of San Francisco 49ers. I have it right here, man. Depth chart for the Niners. And I'm like, bro, like the one thing you don't want to see is people getting hurt. Quarterback. Oh, Lord. Mac Jones is the backup in the San Francisco.
Depending on who they play.
Well, I will say this. Mac Jones was a first-round draft pick.
He can suffice.
And I think so.
He can keep it afloat. I would go with Mac Jones before I went with Daniel. What's it Daniel dude from Cleveland? The one that came from Oregon.
Dylan Gabriel?
Dylan Gabriel, my bad. Yeah, that dude. Or now I'm a Shador guy now. Shador look nice to me. I'm a Shador guy. For real, man. Shador looks like he can play in the game. But he ain't getting off the bench. But
there's so many rumors about different teams. I've heard that the Carolina Panthers might make a play for Shador if Bryce Young looks bad this week. I don't know if I believe that. I mean, so many people there's gonna be so many quarterback rumors surfacing because he's popular. You know, he's like the people's champ right now. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not gonna say they panic and make a move yet. If Purdy's their guy, or if they know they have a plan to do something maybe in the draft next year.
Purdy is their guy. They just gave him that freaking deal, man.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So, but and what would you have to give up to get a Dylan Gabriel or a Shador Sanders? Is the question. You know what I mean?
Nah, not that much, man. Not that much.
Okay.
Not that much, man.
Sherm, you're a 49ers fan. Do you think the Niners need to go look to bring somebody else in to cover while Brock Purdy's gone, or do y'all survive the storm in y'all's division? because y'all got a good week 1 win against Seattle, who is Sam Darnold looked like Sam Darnold again.
That's the starter quarterback.
Sam Darnold's the starting quarterback in Seattle, yes. And
exactly. Y'all should
it
have
was
won.
all right. But
y'all should have won that game.
You won a game you're supposed to win. And you do have they got the Saints next. And the way the Saints looked against Arizona, they might be beat them with a high school quarterback.
You should win. So I think they can stay afloat.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see.
But a toe?
Man.
A toe? That must be bad toe. Bad
man,
toe. I never understood that. I never
understand.
Turf toe or something serious?
Hey, Reed, imagine your big toe being jacked up. All your balance, all your weight, everything you do with your foot goes off that big toe. Pinky toe don't matter that much. That big toe is a game changer. I mean, they had Dion jacked up a lot back in the day. And, it's one of those things that can really, really, really throw you for a loop and mess you up if you're not careful. So, anyway, man, hey, Godspeed to Brock Purdy, San Francisco 49ers. I hope all goes well for him. This next down, man, this was kind of crazy to me when I saw it happen during the game and then all the news that it made afterwards. Lamar Jackson pushes a fan in Buffalo after celebrating in the sideline and stands, and the fan was slapping everybody in there. He hit Derrick Henry, and he came back and hit Lamar Jackson. It wasn't like no little hit. It was a pretty good little pop in the head. Then Lamar turned around, shoves it. Everybody was like, he was wrong. I think the guy came out and said some things on social media, then later came back and recanted and said he's sorry for what he said. Someone said the NFL made an announcement today that they're not going to fine him. So they really thought about fining him for pushing this fan that was slapping the hell out of the back of their heads. This is my thing. 2 things, Reed, and then let me know how you feel. You always run the risk of something crazy happening when you get close to an opponent's sideline. I mean, not their opponent's sideline, but next to the stands, close to fans. But at the same time, what gives a fan a right to think that they can do that? Is it the beer? Or is it I feel like I can do whatever I want because I pay for these seats? What the hell is going on with that? And you go close to the sideline. What were you doing? You're away. You're on the road. What did you think was going to happen?
I mean, come on.
What you think going to happen?
I mean, come on. Does this happen if that guy was wearing a Ravens jersey and he did the same thing?
No.
If he did the same thing, but he's
the same exact type of slap with a Ravens jersey,
same exact slap, but he's got a Ravens jersey on.
Reed,
are we having this discussion?
That's a tough one.
Are we having this discussion?
I think
Lamar can look up and see that Lamar can look up and see that this guy got a Ravens jersey. He's like, oh, all right, as a fan.
Look up and not just see a Ravens jersey, but a Lamar Jackson Ravens jersey.
As a fan. All right. Good look. Yeah, man.
Hey, man. That's my dog. That's my dog.
You pushed me kind of hard, but all right, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro. Be easy. Be easy, dog. Appreciate you.
The fact this guy has on a Buffalo Bills jersey, and he does that. You got to understand with football, with any sports, but especially football, once you like you said, you getting close to those sidelines, man, it's like you either with this squad or you with this squad. And if you touch me and you wearing another jersey from another squad, bro, it's liable to come in. I don't know why it's like that. We just ride hard for our squads, for our teams. We just really ride hard for our team. So if somebody touches, I'm telling you being a Bucs fan, you already know. If somebody from another team come over to you, like, hey, bro, come on. You know what I'm saying? Right. True. Them fighting words, bro. Right. What you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Not to say that it was, but I'm just saying, are we having the same conversation if this guy is wearing a Ravens jersey?
That's a good point. That is a really good point, man. I feel you on that. I don't know if the reaction is still the same if it's a guy in a Baltimore jersey. I don't think it's the same reaction if it was they were playing at home and a Bills fan did something like that. Because I think the Ravens fans would have taken care of him in the stands for
Facts.
Lamar and Derrick Henry. Needless to say, fans, be careful because it's getting to a point nowadays where fans, I think, feel like they have the green light to do whatever the hell they want in a game. And that slap on the back of the head was a little too much, in my opinion. Now, was Lamar Jackson's reaction too much? I don't think so. And I don't think the league thinks so either because they let it go. They didn't fine him, they didn't suspend him. But here's something I thought about. You can tolerate Lamar Jackson shoving a fan, but you can't tolerate Jalen Carter spitting on Dak Prescott.
I was just thinking this, bro. I was just thinking this. I swear you just read my brain. I'm serious.
Oh, shit.
And shout out to Dak for not even reacting and knowing like the ramifications of what can happen. Cowboys probably would have lost that game even like worse than what they did. Now, look, Cowboys played a hell of a game.
Yeah, they did. But Dak knew what he was doing, Reed. Dak said, "Oh, I just had to spit." You knew Jalen Carter was dumb enough to fall for the okie doke, and you pulled him in. Good job, though. Good job by you, Dak. Because you got that best defense. You got that best defensive lineman kicked out.
Maybe so.
I'm gonna say he knew what the hell was going on, bro. That's just me. My 2 cents.
Maybe so.
We'll never know. We just got to take his word for it.
Maybe so.
Take his word for it.
Maybe so. When I saw him spit, he had 2 linemen like right there in front of him. Like he was just, taking that occasional spit. You know, when you're on the football field, you just take that occasional spit. This is that and third.
And NFL players spit a lot. I give you that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But Jalen Carter's spit on him. Most people's reaction would have been his hands getting thrown right there.
You know, I think he didn't get pissed off because it hit his chest and not his face and his skin or something. I think if it would have hit his face, I think you get a better reaction for a brawl to break out. I do.
Yeah, but you just spit on my jersey and right in front of the ref. Hey, bro. Hey, there you see what? As soon as he did it, he looked at the ref like, bro, you see that? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Look, I feel you, sure. I feel you.
I think so too, Sean. But like Reed said, gotta control yourself. Yeah. Dak did the right thing. He didn't let the bullshit really pull him all the way in. And he finished the game and Jalen Carter didn't. Somebody posted, I did a short, and somebody posted, the man has a Wikipedia section just for his criminal history. He's an idiot. And like I went and looked, he got a whole section for dumb shit he's done in his lifetime. So Jalen Carter is not one of the smartest people when it comes to making good decisions.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
Oh man. All right.
And it goes to show you.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, shit, man. Let's get into this 4th down. This one here is kind of crazy. And I don't know what kind of ramifications it's going to have. But Clippers All-Star Kawhi Leonard signs an endorsement deal a couple years ago with what's coming out now to be known as a partner with the LA Clippers. So Kawhi Leonard signed a 4-year, $28 million deal. He gets $1.25 million up front. Right at the time this happens, this guy becomes a partner with the Clippers, and then Steve Ballmer makes a donation or investment into this company of $1.75 million or $1.5 million. They use this to pay Kawhi Leonard. They put a clause in it in the endorsement deal saying that if you ever leave the Clippers, you void the deal. Now, we all know most endorsement deals are brand deals in the NBA. and they follow you from team to team.
Mm-hmm.
Was this a clever, and this is what the NBA is investigating, was this a clever way for the Clippers to regenerate and circulate some money to keep Kawhi happy and in place in Los Angeles? Man, Reed, you gotta look at it, man. The article, dog, is like, it is crazy. And that company's filed bankruptcy now. But all of a sudden, everything that went the right way for Kawhi to get this money, they just happen to be these dudes, Aspiration Technical, whatever the company was, is Aspiration, had an investigating partner in Balmer, and they gave Kawhi this money.
Right. I think this is going on in the league before. We've just never heard about it. Players giving them some type of incentive or something to make them stay on that team for whatever reason. Kawhi to me just seems like he's just collecting money, bro. He's collecting money.
Yeah, but they hit this kind of lick, like, really, Kawhi? Really, Clippers? Like, in today's world, there are people that do nothing but go look up stuff to try to find the wrongdoing that celebrities and people are doing. Like, they make it their life mission, their job, to find ways to throw a monkey wrench in the program of what most people have going on.
Yeah, man, my brother, shout out to my big bro. He was talking about that, man. He said, "What's that guy, Pablo Torre?"
Yeah, that's who broke a lot of this story.
Yeah. He was like, "Yo," he's like, "Bro, that dude could have got broke off too. Pablo could have got broke off, something with them clips and stuff like that. He's where he doesn't even speak it. I mean." Weirdo? I don't know, man. Kawhi's just a different guy. Kawhi's a different type of guy. And he's proven that he can play ball, man. He can really play ball.
Man, he's a ball player, man. And even this past season, stayed healthier.
Yeah.
A lot more healthy than he's been in years past. Played well in the home stretch. Kawhi I don't know. He just marches to the beat of his own drum. And I don't blame the player. If you come to me and tell me, look, this is how we're going to pay you. We had an endorsement deal we can write up, sign. You just got to do this. But over 4 years, it's going to bring you another $28 million.
Okay. Facts.
I'm signing it. Facts. So I don't think there's anything wrong with the player figuring out, okay, cool, I'll take this. But because to me, if you're an owner and you do this, do you even tell the player that you did all this underlying ways to do it? You just go, hey, I found you an endorsement deal. And Kawhi's probably like, okay, cool, I'll take it. Anyway, bro, for this whole mess that's going on right now and the NBA having to investigate what the hell is going on in LA, you know what it made me say, Reed?
Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no.
That's right. Oh, hell no. That segment, that part of the show where we find something just throughout the week that just makes us shake our head and say, oh, hell no. Now, Avery, do you have an oh, hell no moment from this week? Did you see anything like in the sports world that just made you shake your head and say, oh, hell no?
Nothing I can think off the top of my brain, man.
All right. I got a couple.
Go ahead.
So if you want to think about think about it, and if something comes,
it might be the same. It might be the same.
Let me know.
Go ahead.
First one for me. A sport that I don't watch a lot of, but I do like because when I've seen it in person, it's amazing. Hockey, the National Hockey League.
Okay.
Minnesota Wild winger Kirill Kaprizov was offered an 8-year, $129 million extension that would have put him at around $16.5 million per year, would have put him in the top 3, they said, for his position.
Right.
And he turns it down, says no to the extension. And as far as I know, hockey money is guaranteed. How do you say no to 128 over 5?
You don't want to play in Minnesota. That's the only thing I can think of. You don't want to play there. You don't want to play there. Something about that, they make an offer, they make you an offer that you can't refuse, yet you refuse it.
They bring the gentleman, they bring the agent in. The agent sits in the meeting with the GM and right down the spot, nope, not taking it. Sorry, no. Don't know if they're gonna cut off negotiation, bring it back, good thing, bad thing. That's a lot of. I guess because when I played in the league, we contracts like that. One, I knew I would never go get to no $60-50 million contract. No way. So in my brain, 128 mil guaranteed, and you can say no to it. Oh hell no, nah. Man, take that money. You've been playing. The dude been playing for a minute. Go on, take that bag, man, and ride this thing off into the sunset, bro.
Man, look, I'm playing for the Charlotte Bobcats. If you sign me, I don't care. Give me that. Give me that.
Have the Bobcats become the new Laughing Stock? And Reed, you know what's bad? You said Bobcats. They done changed their name back to the Hornets.
I'm just saying.
They still the Bobcats.
I'm just saying. I showed.
Boy.
Okay. 8 years. I do my 8 years. Fine. I'm $160 million richer. Let's go.
Boy, I'm going to enjoy that. Man, craziness. The Green Bay Packers are now up 17-3 in the third. 6 minutes left in the third quarter. If you're just joining us, this is your man Big Game James with the musicologist A. Reed, and this is Big Game Sports Buzz on the BGSE network. My other oh hell nah. The Dallas Cowboys. They let Michael Parsons go, traded him to the Green Bay Packers. We've already talked about that. We did a whole show dedicated to it. I had to talk my man Jay Stoggs off the ledge. He was damn near on suicide watch. We already oh hell nah, Jerry Jones to death. But this one here, Jerry Jones gave so many backpedaling, changing statements, and then out of nowhere, a few days after they trade Michael Parsons, he extends cornerback DaRon Bland to a $92 million contract. But yet earlier in camp, he said he didn't like paying players because he's been burnt by paying them and then they turn around and get hurt. Well, Monday in practice, DaRon Bland hurts his foot. Is going to be out for a substantial amount of time.
The irony.
Jerry Jones, you don't want to pay Micah. You said you regretted paying Dak when you did because he got hurt the next year. Yet you go out, you drop some bread on DaRon Bland. And I'm not making fun of DaRon Bland's injury. I don't want for anybody to get hurt.
Yeah.
But it's just somebody take the microphone from Jerry Jones. Because at the end of the day, the only thing that he does great is put his foot in his mouth. We all know Michael Parsons is down there, and you can see in every play, he is being accounted for by the damn Washington Commanders. He may not be getting the Jay Daniels, but you best believe he's putting pressure on.
Yeah.
So it's crazy, man. Do better, man. Do better.
Does he do better? I don't know, man. I think what we're doing, and I'm not even trying to be funny, y'all. We're watching one of the greatest businessmen in the history of sports. We're watching his mind kind of deteriorate right in front of us.
Very true.
And I mean that in the most seriousness of everything, like, because there's no way that you would make half the decisions that Jerry has made over the past years with players and all that. I mean, think of all the players that the Cowboys have had wearing a star.
Right.
if you just built it the right way, you're looking at Super Bowl contention every year.
Man,
Every year.
if they paid the guys they paid in a timely manner, they still have all three of them with salary cap space. And then they could have had that Derrick Henry opposed to letting him get away to Baltimore. A Derrick Henry in Dallas changes the dynamic of this team a lot.
Who has a house in Dallas? Who trains in Dallas? Who literally told Dallas, I want to play for y'all. And you still didn't do it, knowing you need a running back.
Knowing you need a running back. Now you got running back by committee. Jerry Jones.
But I digress.
Oh, hell no. Nah. Man, we're going to keep this thing moving. It's time for the top 5.
Let's get it.
It's time for the top 5. Who's in, who's out, what's in, what's out. Big Game Sports Buzz, top 5.
That's right, the top 5. Who's in, who's out, what's in, what's out. Tonight is top 5. Top 5 road trip snacks. You know, my man Jay Stoggs does a very good job of always coming up with something different, something fun. And I was trying to hit on something that wasn't just sports, something that we just had and that we haven't done before. Because as you get 100 and something episodes in, to do a different top 5 all the time, it gets difficult. And we just went on a trip to Nevada, to Reno, Nevada last weekend. It wasn't a car trip, but we got to talking about, you know, snacks and things we like to do and getting stuff. So I was like, top 5. Man, what's the top 5 snacks you got to have when you get ready to get on the road? When you got to get behind that wheel or in that car and ride and go somewhere, you know, what are the top 5 things that you require to make your ride a success? And normally I go first when the buff nerd is kind of leading everything. So tonight though, Reed, I'm gonna let you kick your list off first, man, and hit us with your top 5 go-to road trip snacks.
Top 5 go-tos, and this is probably yeah, man. I got you. Look, this the fat guy in me. But you know, when you have road trips, I mean, Tennessee, Mississippi, whatever the case may be, you know, I'm in the mix. Number 5, Ruffles queso chips. The Ruffles queso. That I don't know what it is about that flavor. That it's cracking a bag. So Ruffles.
It is. Hey, dog. That them queso chips, they hit different, dog. They do hit different.
It hits different. The Chips Ahoy, the chewy kind. Chewy chips.
Oh.
Yeah. Chewy Chips Ahoy. Gotta go with your cookie. You know what I'm saying? if it's not those, then it's gonna be like the lemon creams. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Number 3. This for the old heads. The Crunchy Munch.
Oh shit. Oh boy. Oh yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what the old heads. Yeah, that Crunchy Munch, man. Yeah. I'm killing the whole box. Killing the whole box.
Crunchy Munch. I almost forgot about Crunchy Munch, dog. Because back in the day, you was either Crunchy Munch or Cracker Jacks. You know what I'm saying? They had a little beef going on. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That Crunchy Munch. Number 2 would be Cheez-Its.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, hey Reed, I think you and my son, y'all can ride in the car. Y'all go on a road trip together. Y'all definitely can ride together in the road trip.
Yeah. We
you hitting on a lot of stuff that the Canada boys hit on. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we eating good. And then the number one thing, and I put this because I'm the driver on the road trip, so I gotta have something that's gonna keep me up and keep me going. You know what I'm saying? And I can just eat at the same time while I'm going. Sunflower seeds, man. Sunflower seeds be my number 1. Gotta have a bag. I'm spitting them out the window, or I got the cup right there. But hey, the bag is right here, just chilling, so I can just go and keep going.
Reed, man, that's an amazing list, and our list is 90% different. 90% different, which is cool. I like that. I love it because you brought back some nostalgic snacks that I love. But for me, I gotta mix a little bit of everything to where sometimes I even count drinks as my snacks as well on a road trip. So I gotta have a little.
Wait.
I gotta have a little
If you go with some drinks, I got two in particular. That I'm gonna have to have.
Hold that thought. Let's see if we hit close on the same thing or not. But for me, number 5, honey buns. I gotta go in the store. I gotta get me a couple of big iced out honey buns to have with me. I gotta have that little sweet treat on the road while I'm going. So I'm gonna give me some honey buns.
Okay.
I'm always gonna grab the little 4-pack at a 5-hour energy drink. Don't know if I'm gonna drink all, but depending on how far we're driving, I'm gonna have the 5-hour energy 4-pack in the car.
Okay.
This goes back to my college days, and y'all please don't look down on me for this. I would get the big 32-ounce jugs of Gatorade. After I drank it, I kept it. If I needed to handle some business on the road and didn't want to pull over, I was on the road and I'll pull over. So that 32-ounce Gatorade is a must to have that bottle in case you got to do what you got to do, right?
I did. It's necessary.
Number 2, the trolley sour gummy worms.
Okay.
I gotta have them. I gotta have the gummy worms. I like it chewing, not something that you eat real fast, kind of almost like the sunflower seeds that keep you up. But I'm gonna hit the gummy worms. And then number 1 for me was also your number 1, sunflower seeds. If you're a driver and you know you putting in more than 4 hours on the road, you got you a go-to bag of sunflower seeds. So much so, I've got my wife programmed to make sure she got me 2 big empty bottles or a giant styrofoam cup. She might hit the drink fountain and get her fountain drink because that's what she like on the road. And she gonna put another cup on and bring me back out the big styrofoam cup I could just spit in while I'm driving my seeds. And I'm a snobby seed eater. So I usually get big. I usually go get bigs seeds. I'm going to
bigs,
the cracked black pepper. And the dill pickle, and I might even get the Old Bay, but I'm definitely gonna get me 2 bags of seeds because they're dependent on the drive, and that way I'll break it up a little bit and drink some of that Gatorade in between, so the cheek and the roof of my mouth don't get raw from the damn sunflower seeds, man. But yeah, I gotta have it all the time.
Okay, I can rock with that. My 2 drinks is either going to be a Tahitian treat, or I'm gonna go with a big peach.
Man,
Tahitian treat or that big peach.
Both of those are fire. Definitely fire.
Or man, if I can't find big peach, then big pineapple is the yeah. Ooh. That's the sweet. But it's gonna have to be something like that.
Definitely some spot on drinks and snacks. And why is it? I feel like you can't find that Tahitian treat locally sometimes, but you go on the road and stop at one of them country gas stations, you're gonna find that Tahitian treat. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, it might be a snob because I was born in this state. The best peach sodas come when you get to the state of Georgia and the state of Florida. That'll be some of them.
I'm sure.
I mean, you get them in the South too. Sure. But that knee-high peach.
Ooh.
Yes, sir. That knee-high
peach. You can't find. Yeah, it's hard to find here.
Boy.
I know what you're talking about, that knee-high.
Those are some things. And man, shout out to C4 and Monster as well, because those sometimes are my energy drinks of choice instead of the 5-hour. But yeah, man, I know I don't need those energy drinks, but when I go on the road, you best believe those definitely gonna be in my cooler, man, to help make that ride a little bit better. Hey, man. Hey, Reed, man, I thank you so much for coming on and kicking it with your boy. It's been a long time before we got on. Hey, man, tell all the people where they can find you and what you got going on, man.
Yo, man, MCFP Radio is still up on the YouTube. You guys can find it. Find me, Hey Reed TV on your social media pages, the X, all that stuff. MCFP Radio on the TikTok. It's been a minute It's been a minute, and I apologize. It's not that I've been going away from the podcasting. It's me getting a new job, me having my 2 boys and raising them and stuff like that. Like life is lifing at the moment, man.
Yes, sir.
And I've started the new profession as a teacher. This is my first year as a teacher, teaching elementary school. So I'm trying to deal with that, get in the mix. But the show is not over. Oh,
my bad.
Every day.
That's what that kind of job and kids will make you do sometimes. But man, shout out to you, Reed, for coming into that teaching profession, because I know how that gets, man. I've been doing it for the last 14 years, bro, and I feel like it's only getting harder and harder over time. But at the same time, we need good men around our kids.
You too, sir. Appreciate it.
Around our boys, teaching them how to be a man. And so to go and get into that profession now is amazing for you. What grade you teaching, Reed?
I'm teaching 3rd grade. I got math and science. I teach 3rd grade math and science.
Man, that's what's up. That's what's up. I wonder if they still tolerable that age, because I'm in middle school, and my students crazy, bro. They crazy. They straight up. I say it all the time. They wild in middle school,
bro. Elementary, these kids is like 7, 8, 9, and the conversation, they're very rude. Dog, you should hear some of the things that they say to each other. They some rude kids. Look, for real.
They let it go, huh?
It starts at the house, y'all. It starts at the house.
Yes, indeed.
It starts at the house. I'm doing more babysitting than teaching. I just put that out there.
Oh, but I believe it. I see it every day. Yeah. Man, first and foremost, again, thank you, Reed, for coming on. If this is your first time.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Who is this? Shut your. I'm trying to make it about race. Canelo about to whip that in. And it's not about skin. So who is this?
Man, we're gonna let that. We gonna let that go, because there's nothing we said nothing about that to that. So okay. Sometimes the best way to deal with ignorance is to ignore it. So that's what's going on.
You gotta be a bot, homie. Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen.
AI just came in talking crap
on that one. So yeah. That's what happened to that one, y'all. Anyway, that's it for the musicologist, A. Reed. I'm your boy, Big Game James. Thank y'all for tuning in. This is your first time tuning in with us on Big Game Sports Buzz. Please make sure you like, subscribe, smash that bell. If you are a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan or NFC South fan, I just put out with my boys, Big Low Country, Dave and Rashad of PNP Panther Nation podcast, and my boy Big Q from the Sports Coma, everything New Orleans Saints. We just did our NFC South Roundtable season kickoff show. Y'all make sure y'all check that out on Big Games Pewter Perspective on YouTube. And until next week, for my man A. Reed, the Buff Nerd Jay Stoggs, I'm Big Game James. God bless you and peace.
Peace.
Who you know that got it behind the scenes, like behind the O-line, soon as the QB say hype. It's big game, big game. Analysis from the player's point of view. Injuries, big trades, player news. Yeah.